OK, we're going to bring you some breaking news from the world of sport because Sheffield Wednesday, we understand, has filed for administration. A number of issues here, financial issues. A number of the players, many of the players have not been paid for many, many months now. There's also been issues with regulation. Many regulation breaches have been recorded, long-running issues with debt. And when we talk about the regulations, we're talking about EFL. So let's cross to the BBC's Ben Croucher, who has all the latest details. Ben, what on earth is going on?
Well, quite simply, Sheffield Wednesday, who play in the second tier of English football, have filed for notice to be put into administration this morning. Now, this has been a long-running saga within the English game regarding Sheffield Wednesday. Only earlier this week, we discovered that the HMRC were intending to serve them with a winding-up petition due to tax debts running up to around £1 million, we understand. Now, this administration would effectively serve as a buffer and buy them a little bit more time. Administrators will come in, we understand, and take over the running of the club. Now, this has been going on for a long, long time. 5 of the last 7 months, Sheffield Wednesday staff and players have not been paid on time. In sporting terms, the EFL, who run the league that Sheffield Wednesday play in, have served them with sanctions, meaning that they can't pay money to pay players. Just at the start of the season, they only had 15 senior players on their books, and they currently sit bottom of the Championship, the league that they play in. Now, what this administration will also do is pretty much give them a 12-point deduction as well. They're already sitting at the bottom of that league. So from a sporting sense, relegation is now very much on the cards. And only earlier this week we saw fans protesting against the club's owner, Dejphon Chansiri, and the way that he has been running the club over the last 10 years. But they have filed for notice to be placed into administration, which could potentially see the end of Chansiri's ownership at Hillsborough.
Ben, Wednesday there was a game, of course, and I think that's where we began to see the anger of the fans. Just tell us what happened.
There was a mass protest, to put it simply. They were playing against Middlesbrough, a team at the other end of the league, and the fans simply didn't turn up. Now, the official attendance was registered at over 20,000, but just looking around Hillsborough on Wednesday night, and clearly that wasn't the case. They record season ticket holders even if they don't actually attend the game. There were around 4,000 Middlesbrough fans in attendance for that match. There probably weren't many more Sheffield Wednesday fans, so they have been voting with their feet. Many fans angry at the way that the club is being run, and quite simply not wanting to put money into the club to go in towards the owners' pockets. They voted with their feet. Whether this administration or whether a change of ownership would likely see the fans return in their numbers.
Ben, just to expand a little bit more on the troubles regarding ownership.
So Dejphon Chansiri has been in charge of the club for the last 10 years. He's a Thai businessman, but his relationship with the fans has soured in the way that he has been running the club. The fact that players and staff haven't been paid on time throughout the course of the year, and the sporting sanctions that they have been placed under have had a real serious impact on their standing within the league. Only at the start of the season, just 10 days before the start of the season, they only had a new manager in place. They had barely any players. They weren't able to undertake any pre-season friendlies in front of fans. Such was the situation. People questioning whether they would even be able to fill the first fixture of the season. And what this administration now means as well is that there's a high chance in January, when the transfer window reopens, that players could get sold, maybe even for less than market value. So it really does have dire consequences for the running of the club. But on the flip side, administration could see the end of the Chansiri ownership, and that is what fans in Sheffield are really hoping for, because their dislike of the owner is quite toxic at times.
OK, Ben, thank you very much for that.